Hi guys, Shira here. Throughout history and across basically every culture, when a woman would become pregnant, everybody would bless her with sons. Why sons? Well, because throughout history and across basically every culture, sons would be the ones to work the land, to be the breadwinners of the family. They would carry on their father's name and role when he would die. He would inherit his father's property and his money. More importantly, the sons would always be the ones to remain strongly connected with their parents and take care of them as they grow old. Daughters, on the other hand, had always been considered property and baby machines, which is explained by the cultural concept of the dowry that the father receives when he marries off his daughter, and how women would be sent away from the home if they could not bear children, specifically sons, for their husbands. Throughout history and across most cultures, the daughter's loyalty moved to her new family, the family of her husband, which meant that the daughters never stuck around to take care of their aging parents. This desire for boys was so strong that in some cultures, newborn girls would be killed. And more recently, in modern times, with modern technology, female fetuses are sometimes even aborted. However, in modern times in the Western world, since the advent of feminism and women's rights, I think that having a baby boy holds less significance than it once did. I don't think parents really need to worry anymore that if they have a daughter that their family will go broke, they'll have no money, and she won't be able to make a living, or that she'll abandon them as soon as she gets married. I think in the secular world, you don't really find many parents saying, I hope I have a boy, and if I find that I'm pregnant with a girl, I'm going to have an abortion. It doesn't really happen so much anymore. So, in Judaism, there are many cultural festivities surrounding the birth of a boy. So first, you have the Shalom Zachor. First Friday night after a baby is born, men and boys drop into the home of the new baby and come to give Mazel Tov wishes to the new father, to eat, to share words of Torah, to sing songs. Even if the baby's still in the hospital, this party still goes on. And then, 8 days after the birth, is the Brit Milah, the bris, the ritual circumcision ceremony, and this is the time when the baby is given his name. The last ceremony is 30 days after the birth. It's called the Pidyon Haben, the redemption of the firstborn son. This is a ceremony where the father redeems his firstborn son with a Kohen, who is a priestly descendant of Aaron from the biblical priestly family. He redeems the son by giving this Kohen 5 silver coins. This ceremony doesn't occur if a miscarriage occurred before the birth or if a daughter was born first. On the other hand, when a girl is born, well, nothing really happens. You'll get your classic Mazel Tovs, baby presents. You'll name the baby whenever they read from the Torah in shul, and if you can't think of a name by then, you can wait for the next Torah reading 2 days later. Maybe you'll even make a small kiddush in shul on Shabbos. There are actually families who host a Simchat Bat party to celebrate the birth of a girl, but it has no halachic significance, and you're not time-bound, and you can do it whenever the family finds convenient, be it a week after the baby is born, a month, or for the baby's first birthday. So let me backtrack a bit to get to the point I was trying to make and the reason why I thought about making this video in the first place. So there's something very important to know about elderly Israelis. Every elderly Israeli considers him or herself your grandparent. I have the pleasure of treating hundreds of elderly Israelis in my line of work, and I don't think I'll get used to the awkward, uncomfortable questions prying into my personal life, into my fertility.
Do you have any children?
No.
Don't worry, they will come. Just keep trying.
Thanks. And then, once they notice that you're pregnant.
Oh, you're pregnant, is it? Yofi, how nice. How many other children do you have at home?
No, this is the first.
Don't you worry, there will be more.
Wow, I can't please anyone, can I? But even more extreme, I feel, based on the world's cultural history preferring boys over girls.
Is it, Yofi? How nice. I can tell you, don't worry, it's a boy. And you will have a Pidyon Haben. And after him, many, many more male sons. Don't you worry.
Literally, every single person, both young and elderly, who noticed I was expecting either guessed that it was a boy or gave me a blessing that it would be a boy. To date, I think the only person who thinks I'm having a girl is my mother. After all, she was the one who always told me that having a girl first is the easiest. Because with the shock of suddenly becoming a first-time parent, who has the energy or wherewithal to host a Shalom Zachor, a bris, and a Pidyon Haben? So yes, times have changed, and in general, the significance of boys is no longer as strong in most cultures as it once was. But it seems like Jews, especially the old Israelis, have not yet got the memo. And of course, being who I am, that bothers me a lot.
Thanks again for watching! You can click here to watch my previous vlog, probably one of my best, so you might not want to miss out. Click on the squares below to either watch all my vlogs, check out my channel page, or subscribe to my channel to be the first to find out when I upload something new. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.